Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. And in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Clone Trooper Lieutenant from the Ahsoka series. Or is it a Clone Trooper Lieutenant? We will definitely discuss that in the video. So this is one of the figures from the latest wave of Vintage Collection. So within this wave you also get the Luke Skywalker in his A New Hope farm boy outfit, and you also get Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars stroke Ahsoka World Between Worlds, and I think Dedra Meero's in there as well. We do have the others to review in the near future, but for this video I'm going to be looking at the Clone Trooper Lieutenant, and as I said, is it actually a Lieutenant? We'll find out, but it's a really nice card back, this one. This is from the Ahsoka series. It's from the flashbacks from the World Between Worlds, and it was absolutely awesome, basically seeing pretty much live action Clone Wars right in front of your eyes. Some really good scenes in that episode, and let's just take a closer up look at the card back. Okay, so there we have the image there of the Clone Trooper running through the battle. Really atmospheric card back, this one. I'm really enjoying the sort of pinks and oranges going on there. And of course, you've got the yellow name pill and yellow panel behind the Trooper himself. Really makes him pop. Got the Ahsoka logo, and he is VC348 in the line. There you can see, once again, the figure on the back with the Vintage Collection logo, Disney and Hasbro at the bottom. And yeah, we're just going to be opening up this one now and checking them out and comparing them against some other clones that we have in the line. Okay then, so here he is out of the packaging, and I do remember when this one was revealed, many people said that this wasn't a Clone Trooper Lieutenant. This was actually a 501st Clone Trooper in his Phase 1 armor, and I kind of agree with that. I'm going to bring in a proper Clone Trooper Lieutenant in a second. We've had him a couple of times before in the line, using the skinny mold though, not this lovely new Clone Trooper mold that we have. But first of all, before I do that, I just want to bring in the Clone Trooper that we got on the Attack of the Clones card back, because he is very similar to this one, except for the fact that this one has the removable helmet. So everything about this figure is exactly the same as the new one that we have with the blue flashes on him, except for the fact that this one does not have a removable helmet, and therefore it is much more in scale. You can see even on these Phase 1s, the helmet is ever so slightly too big. It's a lot worse on the Phase 2s, and there you can see that Tamora Morrison head there. So it's pretty cool having that play feature, but it does unfortunately kind of ruin the accuracy in terms of the proportions and things like that. But there is the new one. This is the Lieutenant or 501st. Make your own mind up on that, but I'm just going to bring in this figure here now, if I can get him to stand up next to him. So let's just bring him in. And there you can see that's the skinny clone. VC45 was the original skinny clone in the Vintage Collection, and they brought out the Lieutenant on a single card. And then they, of course, brought out that 4-pack with the updated head, which is this one. And as you can see, the markings on the helmet are ever so slightly different. Of course, the blues are different that they've used. But you can see the stripe goes right the way through, and he also has those 4 little dots on his chest. One thing I did notice about the new Clone Trooper is that on his chest, on the card back, he has these little flashes here painted. Now on this one, you can see, I don't know if you can just see there, they're sculpted in, but on the card back and therefore in the show of Ahsoka, they were actually painted blue. They haven't done that on this figure, but as you can see, he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? He's got the little blue markings on the helmet. Really, really cool. This one, it actually joins up. This one, it doesn't. But that's a little bit of a comparison about the 3 figures that we've got. We've got this skinny clone, the actual Clone Trooper Lieutenant. Then we have this new one from the flashback, which uses the new mold. Really, really good Clone Trooper. And many people are thinking that this is actually a 501st Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and they should have put that on the card back. And maybe they've made a mistake just purely because of the, similar colours, basically. And of course, we saw this Clone Trooper here with the removable helmet, Phase 1. And, although I do quite like the removable helmets, I kind of only really like that when there's an actual character underneath, like a named clone. When we're just having grunts, clones, I kind of like them to be as accurate as possible and therefore have in proportion helmets. And I think they've done a really, really good job with this one now. I think this is your definitive clone. It'd be pretty cool if we could have just like a bunch of white clones like that to go with him. But there you go. You get 2 accessories with this clone trooper. You get his longer style rifle there, and then also the smaller one. You get these of all of the clones. And I've got to say, the plastic that they're using isn't as bendy and as gummy as it has been in the past. They're definitely improving that. There's no paint applications on these, so there's no silver flashes on them that you've seen previously over the years. But I mean, this one is still a little bit bendy, but nowhere near like they have done recently. And this one for sure is a lot more sturdy than even the ones that came in that 4-pack of clones that I just showed you there. So they're the 2 accessories, which is pretty cool. All right, let's take a closer up look at the figure there so you can see some of the paintwork. As far as I can see, pretty good paintwork there, all straight and everything like that. We have had some dodgy clones in the past where, you know, the eye visor hasn't been straight and things like that, but these look pretty good to me. You've got the blue going across the top, some nice detail on the side. You've got some greys and blacks. You've got the little vents there. Very, very cool. And on the side of the arms, really lovely blue. It's like a royal blue color. And you've got these little sort of flashes cut out on the wrists and on the shoulder there. Pretty cool. And on the elbow, nice paintwork. And as I mentioned, there's those 2 little sculpted pieces there, which I believe should have been painted blue, but they just haven't on this occasion. And there's the other arm for you, looking really, really shiny. And just to show you, this is a removable helmet, as it were, without the head underneath. So a lot more in proportion. And in terms of articulation, this is the new, you know, clone body and everything. It's got everything you need. Fantastic range of motion on the head. It's got the double barbell, so you can get that sort of chicken motion going on there. We've got the hinged shoulders, and the armor is like a soft plastic attached to the top of the arm there. So that actually goes over the shoulder really nicely. Obviously goes all the way around. We've got the hinged elbows. We've got hinges at the wrist. Got that really good torso joint there. We have the new barbell hips, split at the thigh still underneath the armor. We've got decent knee joints which go just above 90, and then of course we've got the rocker ankles as well. So, you know, you're able to get these clones into some amazing poses, and if you're going to have a little bit of an army of these, they're going to look super, super cool. So there you go. And obviously I think it was just announced, revealed that we're getting the Phase 2 501st on a single card back as well. That's an Obi-Wan Kenobi card back. They've been in loads of flashbacks, haven't they? But this for me isn't really the Lieutenant, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that this is a Phase 1 501st. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section about that. Okay, then, and to end the video, there we have the new Clone Trooper in a bit of a running pose, just like you see him on the front of the card back, running through that battle. Awesome, awesome. So cool to have new clones in the collection. I'm always for it. I love the Clone Troopers, I really do. But thank you so much for watching. If you do happen to enjoy the video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members. Your support means a great deal to me as always, so thank you so much. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we shall see you on the next one.